Chosen cheese is bad. Defy is literally good. I feel like we could do with a so. Some kind of AoE. Did you just say the cheese is bad? I'm just echoing consensus, brother. Don't be mad at me. Ah, shit. Should have played that. I can play 2 more cards. I do like a summon 5. That then discards our summon 5. Oh shit, that'll exhaust. Get rid of it. Broadcast news, also cinema. I've seen broadcast news. I've seen broadcast news. Yeah, man, I've seen every Albert Brooks movie. That's not true, by the way. I've not seen Defending My Life. I haven't seen Defending My Life. I don't ever want to talk about the order of that turn. I apologize. That's what I'm going to say is I apologize. Motherfucker, man. Wait, this one might have something. Huge. Huge. Keep it going. We're probably building up to something. You just need to get rid of that normality. Oh, shit. Hey, this is gonna suck. Wait, it's not even that bad. Best single letter movie between M, Z, and Pi? Well, I'll tell you something. I agree with my good friend Corey based on his Letterboxd review of Pi. I think Pi, which I saw once in 2006, is not amazing. I think it's like just... It's interesting. I wouldn't say it's not interesting, but... It's just okay. American Pie clears, is what I'm trying to say. Will you ever play Defy before Debilitate? Okay, Sir Edward Prize, you've made the spotlight. Chatters who actually know things. Does it matter the order you play Defy and Debilitate? Doesn't matter, doesn't matter, does not matter at all. Doesn't matter, does not matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter at all. It's tough for you because you have a very unique badge too. Your badge is the Umbrella Corp from Resident Evil. Not a lot of people have that badge. A lot of blue crowns in the chat. A lot of blue crowns. Wait, there we go. We got one. So now I can scroll and see what this is. Umbrella Corporation. There we go. And then you would / user Sir, and there's not many other people with a Sir underscore. And no reply since, huh? Read the description. Okay. I'll bite. Vulnerable and weak are twice as effective against the enemy for the next 3 turns. So let's have a dialogue here. What do you think weakness being twice as effective means? When would we see that manifest on a turn in Slay the Spire? It gives 2x double damage. No, it doesn't. Which is fine. So you're even wronger. How much more do you need to own him? You already got him. I'm just asking them to type. I'm just asking them to type. They clearly seem to know what they're talking about. So the last message, read the description. Still in chat because the autocomplete is working. They would do less damage. Yeah, that's correct. They would do less damage on their turn. Their damage does not apply until their turn, though, which happens at the end of our turn. The order in which we play the cards happens on our turn. Well, we still have autonomy. It doesn't matter when you apply the weakness. If you apply double debilitate, like weakness is twice as effective for 3 turns, even if you apply weakness on the 3rd turn, it still does half as much damage on that turn. It applies like at runtime. It doesn't mean you apply 2 stacks of weakness. That would be amazing. In fact, that's why they had to nerf this card, because when it got upgraded, it had 2 weak, and it was the greatest card that's ever been invented. If it applied twice, that would be awesome. What if the enemy had artifact? Well, you know, okay, first off, they don't. But they will soon because we're on the 2nd floor. But that's a great question. Then it's a case-by-case basis. Because sometimes you might want the weakness more than the debilitate. Sometimes you might want the debilitate more than the weakness, I guess. You'd have to think about it. Anyway, long story short, 1 extra block per ethereal card. That could be as much as 2 block per turns. Strikes and defends gain ethereal. I only have 3 of them. That's not good. 3 attacks in a turn equals 4 block. I mean, good. But Bag of Prep is kind of like, oh, but Transfigure is there too. But what would you even... Oh, I don't even know. Well, you don't have the energy base for that, young pup. Okay, all right. I think you take Bag of Prep because they broke the mold with that one. You obviously cut normality. And then little max HP goes crazy when you're on 54 HP. What the fuck? Another shop? Actually kind of annoying. Although Veil Piercer... a certain je ne sais quoi to it, I suppose. And then dodge, because we can't do anything with the other shop. All right. Let's hit you. Defy on you. Thank the Lord for Pale's Legion, which I forgot existed, but I'm thrilled to see. Where'd you get Young Pup from? I mean, you mean Zhao Peng Yu? Zhao Peng Yu? You mean that one? You want me to do it again? Please say yes. Where did I get it from? Learned it from my teacher. First time you play a power each combat gains 7 block. Seven block ain't all that in a bag of potato chips, man. Also, we already used it. Is anyone else being cooked alive right now? Okay, wait. Context, info. Are you actually being cooked alive, or is it just really hot? Which is, I'm not mad at you for being dramatic, but this is a very important piece of intel. My advice would change depending on the context. I'm being boiled as we speak. Get out of the pot. You need to get out of... Are you listening to me? You need to get out of the pot right now. Dump out of the pot. And don't say something like, it's not that hot. I think I can hang out here a little longer. You have to get out of the pot. Don't say I'll just tough it out till I get used to it. I don't think we want pull aggro. How do we kill the boss, man? We don't have anything that kills the boss. Pull aggro's not going to kill the boss. Does anyone know? I'm asking for sincere help. You need pull from below. Okay, huge. Need pull from below. Thank you for the intel. 24 damage. Yeah, I don't think so. How about one of these? 27 block. Calcify. And then Veil Piercer gives us energy back. You know what? We might defy on you. That would be helpful. Spirit of Ass. You take one. No big deal. Damage. I snooze. What do you got in here? So, honestly, I would cleanse a So. I don't want to see it, and then get more energy next turn. Wasted Pale's Legion. That's alright. He's not attacking this turn. He's not attacking this turn, so I don't care. Maybe it does enough, man. You're super weaky. Bump a basic defend. I think you would cleanse a basic defend. Unleash does 25. Yeah. Okay, we're actually maybe it is against bosses. Maybe it is big Osti build that just hits with an unleash as much as it can. You should have played Defy first. It would have been half price. Whatever. What do we care? What are we cleansing? I would cleanse a bodyguard for sure. You're gonna hate the rework this guy got on Beta Branch. I mean, by the time I see it, they might rework it again, man. That's one of the... I'm reining it in. I'm reining it in. Although watching Ludwig stream a little Slay the Spire yesterday, I was kind of like, who the hell's this guy? He was fighting a boss that looked like a fucking... like an atom? I don't know. I was like, what the fuck is going on with this thing right here? Even Ludwig's on the Beta Branch? I mean, the bro's been playing Minecraft, League of Legends, and GeoGuessr for like a month. Why my man Luddy on the Beta Branch and Slay the Spire too? He was in the tournament? I'm just saying, you know. He really thought he was on the NL level. He thought he needed to be on the cutting edge of the most recent patch. I don't trust that man. Well, listen, I don't know all of Ludwig's like deepest, darkest secrets, but I will say he's literally like one of the nicest guys I've ever met in this business. And I honestly think, it's crazy for me to say this, but that's how you're going to know it's true. I think he has a handsome buff because he's handsome, but I also think he has a handsome debuff where like straight dudes will implicitly have a higher barrier to entry for thinking Ludwig is a good person because he's handsome. I think it's like a stand-up comedian being handsome. That's like all the losers like me in the audience are like, this guy can't be, before he even says anything, this guy can't be funny. He's handsome. Like he's got a long hill to climb. Let's put it that way. That's why I instantly trusted you. You're so lucky I'm cool because you're staff. You shouldn't be saying that as staff especially, which is why you're awesome for saying it. Because the fact that you shouldn't be saying it is exactly why it's funny. You get it. You get it. Give me pull from below. If you don't give me pull from below, you're responsible for whatever happens next. Adam Scott. Jesus Christ. Wait, this is not that bad. Because we can keep the boss permanently weak with a bunch of draw. But we're going to need to find a way to play a bunch of frantic escapes, I think, man. I chose your stream to watch I don't know why I'm saying it like... I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I chose your stream to watch. I'm saying it as if each word is its individual character. I chose your stream to watch while eating. Please don't disappoint me. Okay, what would you like to... I'm being so serious. What would you like to talk about? I did start speaking Mandarin English. What would you like to talk... But let's do it. What would you like to talk about? Politics? I'll talk about anything. Anything in this world. Except politics, religion, and her. Know what I'm talking about? Could upgrade... No, it was a song I heard a long time ago. When I was like 6 years old or something. I think we want to play Veil Piercer so we can play a Defy next turn. But a free Defy, don't even think of it as a Defy. A free Defy means we play a Frantic Escape. The man's a damn genius. $31 damage, huh? Well, we don't want to get rid of any of those. Which makes this the worst turn that's ever existed. Guys who are conventionally handsome are automatically untrustworthy and put me off, i.e. Henry Cavill. You got the wrong guy, man. I mean, I don't know anything about Henry Cavill, but I think you got him confused with Armie Hammer, which I've done many times. Armie Hammer is the one that you're mad at, I think. I don't know if Henry Cavill's done anything that you should be mad at him for. Armie Hammer was doing some stuff. I don't think he actually ate people, just to be clear. But I don't know, maybe. Maybe you gotta do something when you got that kind of baking soda money, I guess. Fuck it. I have to think. We don't have to play Severance. We have the option to play Severance. You play this first. Then you play Veil Piercer, which lets you play a Defy, and then get a So out of your hand. Okay. They glaze him because he plays video games? Yeah, but that's not his fault. That's the Glazers' dilemma, man. Take that up with the Glazers. By the way, I don't give a fuck about Henry Cavill, just for the record. We don't need to play a Frantic here. Let's upgrade some cards. Convert an expensive Frantic. Do a little damage. Worst delay of all time just dropped. Defy? No Defy? You hate me? So you hate me. Fuck it, we take a turn off. We draw Debilitate. We draw Defy next turn. Okay, it's fine. You play Debilitate, Defend, and then a Frantic. Get one more turn to play with. And then we fucking do some shit. Then we fucking get in their ass. Now you're doing 17 damage, which is fucking nothing. And you're debilitated for several turns. Shit. 2 cost Frantic so I don't die. I say fair trade. You must be defied. Huge. 1 cost Frantic so I don't die. $37 damage. Not great, Bob. That felt good, man. That felt good. I don't think we're making it. Well, I don't know. Maybe we spent so much energy playing Frantics. Maybe our deck is better than I thought it was. Ethereal, transform a card in your draw pile into soul. We do want to draw more. 9 damage, 2 additional damage for each soul in your draw pile. That would have been huge on the last one. In your exhaust pile. That would have been huge on the last one. We need something that scales, though. This scales. A little, bit by bit. Bit by bit. Yeah, it does damage as a fight goes on, which we need. Start of each turn, draw 2 additional cards. Literally just doesn't work what we're doing. At the start of each combat, add 1 of 5 random cards to your hand. Add retain to the chosen card. I hate playing with apparitions, man. I know they're good, okay? When they upgrade, they get retain. Is this correct? No, that's a Slay the Spire 1 thing. They get not exhaust. Oh, they just lose ethereal. Oh my God, you almost broke my heart the number of times I've said no to this without thinking that when they get upgraded, they're like a reusable intangible. I could have really, there's a lot of runs where I would have gotten a lot of use out of that. Maybe every run I've ever done. I don't think I've ever taken this either. Now this is where you, as an NL knower, tells me that I have, but. Okay. And these, they aren't free. They aren't free. So I think we take a 0-cost card. Because we have the energy only to play the stuff we already like, essentially. Okay, this is big, though. A Veil Piercer into a free Defy changes everything for us. We're taking like 2 damage. Taking 2 damage to me indicates that we have the opportunity to get, well, just play your cards, man. Don't get all that serious about it just yet. Oh, what happened to my freaking mouse, man? It retains, though? Yeah, so why would I not, like, play a 0-cost attack that draws, like, when I get it? I guess, like, I could hold it so that I could demonstrate to you that I know that it has retained. But, like, from a from, like, a standpoint of, like, imagine I was a guy who wanted to win the run, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, if you imagine that the character of Northernlion has that ambition, how would that serve me? Like, yeah, that wasn't too bad. There has to be a world where Dredge actually makes sense now. There isn't a world where Dredge makes sense. We don't have enough energy to justify it. We do have enough energy to add a Wisp. It's Dredge Plus, but we don't have anything we need. We need energy more than anything else, man. I'm a little different. I don't play based on the tier list. I play based on my heart, my soul, and my spirit. The weakness is big here. But I do also like Latin, because presumably we'll get attacks at some point. But, you know, I think you just take it and play it because your first defend is doubled anyway. You are doing like 30 damage, though. That's not awesome. Fuck it, stay weak. Youch! little bit of block. A little bit of... I don't even know if this is block. It's kind of block. We can make sure you die before you get to attack again. Now we are fucking talking, man. 53 max HP is really bad. Please be dead. Please be dead. Oh, I have enough block anyway. Okay, so you're basically dead. Pantograph would hit the spot. Any chance you just give me Pantograph, like, for fun? Pantograph from an event? Duplicate your deck, receive bad luck. Nah, I think we'll downgrade 2 randoms. I really need you to upgrade that Sweeping Gaze again. I'm going to stick with 1 uncommon. Bella, what do I want? At the start of your turn, add a random card into your hand. It gains ethereal. Already have a debilitate. Okay. I don't know, man. Sign me up. Ethereal Hang. Play it. Should have played Veil Piercer and then gotten it for free. Okay, but then play Veil Piercer now. Next Defy is free. Next Defy is free, but Spirit of Ash first in principle. Wisp into that. Okay, okay. Wait. We got something cooking now. Jesus. Into your hand. Hang in the future for sure, but... Insane turn for Pale's Legion. There is hope, man. Never give up. 10 more slimes, huh? Fuck it. We ball. Block, you're doing 32 damage. Literally don't even sweat it. Play one of those, see what happens. Still taking no damage. Apply a little bit of Doom. All I'm seeing is cope. Yeah, but is it cope from the chatters who want me to lose, or is it cope from the streamer who wants to win? Neither. Oh shit, I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that one. I think I need a block. I need a block? I'm thinking that the play here is a little Gambler's Brew. Feeling a lot better about the situation after the Gambler's Brew. Still feeling really good about the situation after the Gambler's Brew. This shit is taking too fucking long, though. I'm losing focus. I'm losing confidence. 50% odds of drawing a slime. Oh, this block sucks. Let's hit you through a hang. Hang does 30 damage. Oh shit. That's pretty good. Play 2 attacks and kill him. Holy shit. Wait, why was I... Okay, with this, we have to have a... We have to have a pseudonym for this potion. It has to have a certain kind of a quality to it. Bird potion, caca potion. Homer's outfit? Okay. Little Homer's outfit. By the way, I upgraded the wrong card, by the way. Yeah, I upgraded the wrong card. Would I give you bag of prep for 2 relics? Nah, man. Would I give you 100 gold for 1 relic? Nah, man. It's going to be... Duplicator potion is so important for the boss. Whenever you play a power, draw a card. Okay. Custom card to the deck. Make a power. It's got to be 2 strength, 2 dex. That's kind of crazy. And then that costs 1 less. This is innate. Well, still 2 strength, 2 dex, draw 1. So you're saying it's good. You're saying it's a good card. You would say I was a cool guy. This is like the one time in my life I've been thinking about applying purity to the deck. But what would I even be taking out? I kind of like my cards. Could have had 2 hangs. You literally sound like Marlon Brando in On the Waterfront. How does that make you feel? I meant it as a compliment, by the way. Hard to go wrong with a borrowed time. And then... gives 4 energy. Think you play a mad science? Debilitate to set up the future. Borrow time into a delay. This might be like an hour and a half just to get the last 2 fights done. And that's if we have a chance to win, which I'm not totally sure we do. But we'll see. The Phi is coming in huge. Very necessary. Very necessary. Necessary to get a Defy for free. All of a sudden we're taking no damage, and then you get a power out there. Still debilitated. Holy cow. Words are very unnecessary. They can only do harm. You literally sound like someone from a movie I watched recently, but I've been watching too much Kino, so I can't place it. I know it's Depeche Mode, okay? I've been to karaoke before. But what is the... Words are not important. Who said that? It's in one of the movies I watched recently. Was it... Negrist, is that from Picnic at Hanging Rock? Or is that from... Not from Batman. It's not from Pizza Movie. Sure, man. Don't just humor me. I want you to go into the Mind Palace. This card is points and laughs, man. I'm noticing this for the first time. So I just have no way to put up any block this turn. Unfortunate. Well, this is block in a matter of speaking. Well, it is what it is, man. You didn't get your own reference? It's been known to happen. Certainly, I wish it were the first time, but it's not. Even more? To go even further beyond? To go even fucking... Oh, I fucking killed you before my ult could even go off. That sucks. You need an enfeebling touch in here. Wait, we fucking made it to the door maker. We made it to the double boss, man. That in and of itself is worth something. Now, who's going to be harder for us, door maker or queen? Queen is always harder. What do we want? I mean, this seems like an important decision, man. Being able to get... I mean, more on death versus an exhaust. That's a very good point. You fucking sold me on that shit, man. You need sentry mode. This is huge because this allows us to play both defies. I really don't want to lose a defy. I don't want to lose a defy. But give me a second here. I don't want to ever draw into Ascender's Bane. Is what it is, man. Is what it is. We can lose one because we never had it to begin with. Sucks that we used Pale's Legion. That wasn't a shrewd maneuver. I'd prefer not to lose delay. Fuck it. HP is important when the vibe is staying alive. An undeath, because undeath will still put one in the discard pile. Correct? Don't lie to me, Walt. We have one ethereal card coming up. Would we rather drain power and get some... well, these upgrades are not that relevant, I'm sorry to say. I think we'd rather have a free ethereal card at some point. Just don't play Sweeping Gaze first if you can avoid it, but we can't... oh, maybe we can avoid it because you play Severance and then draw. You can't draw on this turn, of course. Everybody knows that. Well, I'll hit you then. And hit you again. It's going to be a bit of a knockdown, drag out fight here. You lose energy when you play cards. You should play your 0-cost cards last. You should definitely make sure that you can play that. Let's also make sure we can play this. This boss is insane. I've been thinking that more and more lately. But nah, he ain't heavy, man. He's all right. I'm thinking I really need a big block with Pale's Legion, and I have none block in hand, which has me thinking that we dump Severance this turn to hopefully get one big block. Or nothing is another option. Well, if we don't play it, it exhausts anyway. So, you know what? Let's look on the bright side here. The bright side is that we have Pale's Legion for the next turn. Can't draw, bro. Oh, but you know what? Playing the... should you save them or you should save them. Defies are coming up. So we want to hit you. We want to make sure you're double weakened for the future. And then you pretty much just have to play that. And you're not doing too bad off of that. And then, thankfully, those weakens will last for a little bit. And you have Pale's Legion back. These exhaust. Exhausting's not that bad, because look at this. Draw a card. Is there anything we want to get rid of? Say no. It's going to be a long-ass fight, man. More debilitate. Soul me. Soul me again. At some point, we're going to get the... oh, but we don't... oh, but it exhausts anyway, so you want to save it until it basically gets lethal. This deck does nothing. It literally made it to the A10 boss, man! It obviously does something. I would actually love to see you exhaust. We can't draw on this turn. I live, which is swag. We're gonna fucking kill you. We're gonna find a fucking way, and we're gonna fucking kill you, dude. You lose energy when you play a card. We'll play Unleash then. Play Sweeping Gaze. Don't play your souls. What do we got going next turn? Really would like to see those Defies, I think. Huge, because you're still debilitated. I live again. 38 damage. Now this leaves us in an uncomfortable spot. No, it doesn't. No, it fucking doesn't. We got a lot of undeaths. You know what? Get a summon out there. All right, now this is horrible. We have one weakness. I don't know why I'm doing this, but drawing will cause us to lose energy. So, it's simple. This does not kill you. How can this only do 23 damage? I have like 3 souls in my exhaust pile? What the fuck is happening, man? What the fuck is happening? You're never using them. It's a good point. I need to draw Defy. Or a soul, or I lose. Maybe I could just get there with 1,000 undeaths. A defend? Undeath. Sweeping Gaze. Flatten. 3347. I fucking live, bitch. Okay. Everything gets exhausted on this turn. That's okay. And we have Pale's Legion. Draw some cards. We still have Debilitate. Taking no damage. All right. We live to fight another day. This is gonna suck, though. This is gonna suck ass. Anyone doing damage turn 1? 19 damage turn 1. Any ideas, chat? Yeah, of course we're gonna pop the potion. But, like, we're gonna, like... If I may, you're watching slow motion footage of a car crash and you're going, brace your core. Like, the dude's about... You remember when that dude got hit with the van in RoboCop? If there's a narrow line, I want to know. Otherwise, you're saying, like, you know, take a box breathe before you get eviscerated. None of these do it for us, that's for sure. Maybe Bone Shards turn 1 does something for you. Necessary to stay alive. Possibly necessary to stay alive. Okay, here we go, man. Here we go. Obviously, Mad Science is really good. You have to play it because we also need draw. We have another Defy. We get there. Necessary play. You're doing 9 damage. That's nothing. We're living a little longer than I expected, y'all. Get enfeebled. And then struck. And then weakened. We're not doing damage fast enough because the queen is going to pop out mighty strong. Delay does go crazy here. Ah! I'm dead, y'all. I didn't play it when it was bound. Oh, that's rough. That was a really tough one, honestly. I could have lived for another turn. Defeat a boss without losing HP? I really did that, man?